Yo.
Okay. I just don't like white pound cake. And pound cake is in everything. It's wedding cake.
Yeah, but
it's
red velvet cake sometimes
I
with the
guess.
right icing.
But you're right. But that's only, what's happening right now is the cheese icing is doing all the heavy lifting,
Okay.
right? It's just pound cake with red food coloring that has cheese icing on it.
I don't know, man.
Dude, I am telling
Maybe
you.
with the color working with the
You're just
cheesecake
getting,
is the bomb though. I'd say cheesecake.
and cheesecake is not really cake.
No.
Right? Yeah, and cheesecake is obviously very good.
Yeah.
But like when people get excited for like, oh, it's birthday cake, or when they cut it and then they're like, hey, have a slice, and you don't want it, and they look crestfallen. But it's like, it's not even good. There's so many other things. Give me 5
it represents
samosas.
something different to them. Give me 5 samosas. But they're like, you won't partake in my son's.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm seeing if we can change that trend. Who needs cake? Can we do something slightly different?
And you know what? If you give me ice cream cake, I'm happy. Cheesecake, I'm happy. No cake, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But cake itself, I'm not happy.
I'm gonna do like some sort of those cake pop balls, and you throw like a dart, and if it hits this, you get a surprise cake, little cake.
Okay, yeah, you bring in an activity.
I want to bring in an activity.
Yeah,
I don't want
everything
to
is better with an activity.
I also think it's stupid when people have like huge birthday parties for their 1-year-old kid. Huge, like 300 people there.
Yeah, I think it's stupid as well, but I love it when they hire me to take pictures.
Oh yeah, they do hire you to take
Easiest
pictures.
gigs, dude. Easiest gigs because halfway through the kid's already asleep anyway. And that's the main focus of the thing. After that, you can just cruise around, take pictures, and then just stay in a corner. Yeah. It's great. It's the easiest money a photographer can make.
I just imagine you can deliver pictures of just kids running in a blur, and it's like, yeah, that's what do you want me to do?
That's the artists.
They're just running. They're like, yeah, they were running the whole time.
Yeah, they were very disruptive. Yeah. Disruptive. You know what's been disruptive though? Okay, so here's the thing, right? When you get into an elevator and then someone else gets into the elevator after you, like say another floor, right? If the elevator already smells bad, you feel like you need to clarify to the person that it's not me, right? Yeah. Whether it's an overabundance of Axe body spray or just straight up BO or any other weirdness, right? You want to convey to the other person that I just got here too, right? But sometimes it's difficult and sometimes it's not worth it. But you feel it. You feel like you're being...
Oh, it needs to be addressed. This can't be... Okay. Even if I'm never going to see this person again, for the next 20 seconds, I can't let them believe...
It's me. Yeah.
This is me.
Right. For sure. So here's the deal. This was egregious today. So I get into the elevator, and as I'm getting in, I can see someone down the hallway that's also opening the door, ready to come in the elevator. Now, at first, I was tempted to like just close the door, right? But I'm like, you know what? It's Friday. It's Jummah. Let's be good. Open the door. It's only one person. Whatever. So I press it. They come in with a stroller and the parents, right? And the door closes, and just we're going down. We're going down the building, and I'm smelling something in my mask. I'm like, man, maybe I need to change this mask. Like, but no, this is actually new. I just pull it out. So I pull my mask away from my face, and the elevator smells really bad, dude. Really bad. Really like a little bit like shit, but also like vomit. I can't. It's a cacophony of scents in my nose. And then now I'm looking at them and they're looking at me. And I feel like now they think that I didn't wipe my butt or something. Right. So I'm making it look like I'm looking on the floor to see if I can find dog poop. Right. But I'm like, what are you talking about dog poop on the floor, this carpeted floor, right? Obviously, someone else over here smelled like poop, and it wasn't me. Now, before I could, because it was so stunning, so stunning, the stench, right? So I get to ground floor, they get off, right? And then where they were standing, they get off. The spot in which they were standing, now just pin that for a moment. I'm still standing in my spot. The security guard walks in from ground floor and he's like, I'm sorry, you need to get out because we got to put this out of service. And I'm like, yeah. And I didn't finish the sentence while he's pointing at the carpet. And I look at the carpet. I think a dog had diarrhea all over that corner of the carpet.
Oh my God.
Here's the kicker.
They were standing in it.
Yeah.
Well, you know what the thing is? you have been vindicated because wherever they went to
Yeah.
and got into a car, they were like,
Still them.
it's still here. Either they are worried about you being in the back seat or they figured it out. You know? They're like, he's still here.
One of the two. But geez, it was golden brown.
Oof.
And it was in the carpet of the, like, they pull out carpet in for the wintertime.
Yeah,
so it's
dogs
in there.
diarrhea, dude. Dogs throw up. I've seen a dog just throw up, which is
It's gross.
it's as gross as
You
watching
see
a
when
person.
the dog like smelled someone's butt and then
No,
he
I haven't
throws
seen
up?
that,
Okay,
no.
that one.
I've seen the monkey smell his finger and fall off the branch. We've all seen
Oh,
that.
that's a classic. That's a quick time classic.
Speaking of smelling things,
Yeah, go ahead.
I went to the Hammam on King Street,
Yes.
which is like a
Recently.
this week.
Okay, tell me about the hairy individual that cleaned you.
No one cleaned me. I just had an Asian lady just gave me a facial.
Right.
So the opposite of hairy,
Right.
like
Yeah,
hair
yeah.
deficit.
Right.
But there was a lady and her son,
Yeah.
high as shit at the Hammam,
Okay.
and they were just trying to figure out where to go, and they were loud as hell.
Oh no.
And
It's disturbing the peace.
it was, and those places are built on dead silence, right?
Yes.
I'm in the change room, right? The men's change room. She's beside me, right?
Why
Like-
is she beside you in the men's change room?
So I turned over with my robe. I'm like, hi. Right?
Yeah.
I know that she's messed up. I know messed up people.
Yeah.
And she's like, you're not him. And I was like, oh, you're looking for somebody else? She's like, yeah, I thought you were him. I was like, that's not me.
Yeah.
And then she's like, okay.
Him is not me.
She goes outside. She brings him in. She's like, this is the change room. You got to change in here. And he's like, yeah. And he's fucked up too, right? He's high as a kite.
She could have just pointed at the door, but she really walked him into the change room to say, this is the change room.
Well, I mean, a minute ago, she thought I was him. So I'm not really questioning any of her logic structures at this point.
Oh, no.
Anyways, he changed.
Yeah.
I left. What I wanted to tell you, though, was I went into their sauna, which is a steam sauna.
Yeah.
105 degrees.
Yeah.
And that's really hot for steam. A dry sauna, you can get stupid with. You can go 160, 180.
Yeah.
But steam, it's kind of... But all tiny tiles, like 1 centimeter by 1 centimeter tiles,
Yeah.
individually placed the sauna.
Right.
And in a pattern.
Yeah.
And the only light in the room is a changing light that goes from like red to green to
Oh, it's like a
purple to
Phillips Hue.
Oh yeah, right. So I'm sitting there in the sauna.
Yeah.
It's hot. I haven't been in a sauna in years, right?
Yeah.
I'm there with my wife, and I put a timer on for 20 minutes. Rhonda Patrick style.
Yeah.
I get to 7 minutes, and I'm picking up. I'm like, you could trip out in here if you want to, if you stare at things.
Yeah.
And I start to a little bit.
Right.
Then my wife goes, hey, what are you doing? I was like, oh, dude, I was beginning to trip. She's like, you look like you were about to trip. I was like, man,
Why you gotta interrupt me?
why you got to interrupt? But
Oh, man.
I checked, we went there for a facial. They let us into the sauna.
Mm-hmm.
You can do that. Apparently, if you just want to do that, $50 an hour
Okay.
for the sauna.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
crazy.
who's gonna stay in the sauna for an hour? I top out at
Yeah.
20 minutes on in the dry one is where I top out.
19 at 9 minutes, I checked my watch and I laughed. I laughed out loud. I went, "There's 6 people in the sauna." I'm like, I'm gonna die in here because I'm trying to get to 29
yeah.
minutes. I was like, well, this isn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then 17 minutes far left. And the next 2 minutes where I'm just like, this is the hardest thing I've ever done, possibly.
Yeah, it's very
I
difficult.
got to 9:30 and then
The only way that I've ever done 20 or close to 20 was I was in there with a friend. And also I took a cold shower and then immediately walked in. So you kind of prime your... It gives you a longer runway before you reach whatever temperature it is that you're supposed to reach and then just suffer in there.
it was, I will say, first off, my heart rate got over 130. I sent you a picture.
Yeah.
I felt fantastic.
After, yeah.
Fantastic for like a few hours.
Yeah.
Also, the facial was so good, man.
Yeah.
If you haven't had a facial, for me, it's my second one.
Right.
Man, you realize your face isn't clean when they get, and you're like, wow, my whole face feels lighter. I feel faster.
Did they show you the carvings that they pull off your face?
No, I don't trust those.
That would be a thing.
That would be the things like
I
the
think you
vacuum
have to do it, yeah.
salesperson.
Yeah. Because like, because you're a dude, right? You got like blackheads and whatnot. Did they start scraping that shit off you?
So she did everything with her hands.
Yeah.
At one point, she got done with my nose,
Yeah.
and she leans in to my ear and says, that was very satisfying. And I said, in my head, I was like, I'm glad she has this job. Because that's who you want cleaning your nose.
Right. Someone who's getting like an
Yeah.
amazing. This is essentially like a small version of Dr. Pimple Popper because she's just scraping all the crap out of your pores and it's coming out like little worms.
I told Farah that she did this, and Farah was like, oh, yeah. I follow a couple of people on Instagram,
This is
and
all
it's
they
satisfying. I was like, that is disgusting.
It's really gross.
Yeah, it is really
It's
gross.
really gross,
Yeah,
yeah.
but if that's your... She doesn't watch them actively, but
Yeah.
she's like, I can totally see why it's satisfying. But she also likes...
Yeah, your facial lady is just like, just getting off of just like your dirty ass pores.
I would do this. I'm like, wow, everything would feel
so smooth.
so different.
Yeah, so
I'm like, I test my face all the time. I'm like, this feels different. This feels different.
Congratulations, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
You ever go
I've
for
never-
like a...
I've never had one.
You never had a facial?
No. I think I want one now.
Knowing you, I would say just go to the best one. You can go to a Shangri-La or a Hammam or like, I don't know what the Ritz has.
Yeah, I didn't know. I thought once when you go to Hammam, you get accosted by a burly man. I didn't know that you could just
No Turkish people whatsoever.
Yeah,
Not one. Front desk guy, super gay. Andrew didn't know the sauna temperature. He's like, I'll go find out.
Okay.
But everybody else it's just, everybody's just, Torontonians, really.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't want to be disrespectful to the Turkish people who love hammams.
Right.
But I don't think I'm ready for a guy to vigorously clean me.
I think it's just called hammam as like it's a place to get cleaned.
Oh,
But I don't think any one of these hammams are Turkish, I'm realizing.
all right.
Their soundtrack is.
I see.
You walk
I
in
see.
and you're like, this is Turkish.
Yeah. A little bit of
little
light
bit.
drums.
Yeah, is it Persian, Turkish, a little bit of... it sounds
good.
Turkish.
Yeah.
It's not Muslim. You can listen to it, you're like, it sounds Turkish.
Right. Yes.
So I'd say Hammam King Street, take your lady. It's like friggin' $200 for a facial though, which isn't covered by insurance. So like, treat yourself. Don't do it on a...
Don't do it on a tight budget month.
Yeah, do it when it's like,
Hey, we're gonna live our life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
You know who might get life? I don't know if he's gonna get life. I'm just going for the twist.
Who?
Tory Lanez.
Really?
Right. You know Tory Lanez, the whole issue, right? Apparently he shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot. Okay.
Right. I
And
know
then-
Tory Lanez shooting Megan Thee Stallion, told her to dance apparently, and then shot
Okay,
her.
so here's the deal, right?
Mm-hmm.
As per a police officer who was on site, he said that Tory Lanez said, "Dance, bitch," and then shot her in the feet. Okay? Now, here's the deal. I'm not saying that Tory Lanez didn't do this. There's no way to prove it. But what it does sound like is that police officer watches a lot of movies.
I was hoping it would
Because
be
that
like...
don't sound real at all.
I was hoping it's an 87-year-old police officer who's just like very seriously, and then Mr. Lane said, "Dance, bitch!" Like that. I want that. That's what I want.
Also, maybe the officer, wants to hang out with Megan Thee Stallion.
Maybe that's exactly what Tory Lanez told him, dude. Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, why not? I want to know.
It just seems it just seems too movie like for Tory Lanez to be. Also, that seems like such a white threat. Dance, bitch. Right? That seems like it feels like dance, boy. Or like it seems like a cowboy thing. It sounds, like a guy, like some cowboy shooting at the feet of a Mexican, and the Mexican has to dance. That's what it seems like. It doesn't seem like Tory Lanez, the pseudo rapper, gangster singer, right, yelling something to a female artist, right? Dance, bitch, with a gun. Like this sounds so.
Man, maybe it's because I don't know these people that well.
Yeah,
I
maybe,
don't.
yeah.
I don't know more than one of either of their songs.
Yeah, okay. Tory Lanez got some bangers.
I feel like I feel like that would be the first. If this was like Family Feud, of things they would say, I feel like it'd be
Survey
the top
says
three.
58.
Yeah, like dance, bitch. I feel like it'd be right up there. I don't know. I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
What was the sentence that Tory Lanez said to Megan Thee Stallion before he shot her in the leg?
Yeah, like it'd be like. It would be like
Those are some nice toes.
Horses got to be put down. It would be. I don't know. It's like,
Are those insured?
Wet ass leg.
Or dance a bitch?
Dude, we couldn't come up with anything good. I think dance bitch wins.
Yeah, I think so.
What be?
I still reserve. I don't believe it.
You don't
I don't
believe
believe it.
I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
She went to school. She graduated. She got a cap. I saw it. She graduated from something.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
Is it her thought shit?
No, it seemed like she graduated from a school of some sort.
I thought it. Okay. Well, you can't teach thoughtiness
can't.
from school. There's no school for that.
No school of thought.
Nope. Hey.
Dance bitch. Anytime I come with something funny, this podcast.
Dance bitch. Well, then there you go. Do you know that crabs? There's a certain crab that's called a coconut crab, and you won't believe what they eat. Coconuts.
Ah, damn it! I was hoping it'd be something else.
Apparently, they have the strength in their claws to crack a freaking coconut.
Yeah. They have one ridiculously big claw and then one small claw.
Yeah, but the small one, because this crab is so big that even the small one is still freaking huge. But also, have you had a coconut and try like there's no give.
Yeah,
you can't take a coconut and squish it between your thighs and then feel that flex.
No.
Would you do that with a watermelon? I've seen.
Would I? Or I mean, what's is this Squid Games? Yes. Otherwise, no. That's a waste of a watermelon. That's not how you eat watermelon.
That's not the way how you eat watermelon.
I'm not a coconut crab. Relax. Yeah, but a coconut crab, I find it very cool whenever an animal has that. Like they are not symmetrical. But like, I've got one arm.
Yeah.
That looks like it's on a whole different crab.
Yes.
And then I got this thing.
Yeah. Well, one is I guess one is for fine work. If the crab needs to make a watch or something.
If people had to do like just to all of a sudden there's one food type, whatever. I don't care. I feel like people would adapt pretty quickly because apparently when people go to space and they have to like use the bottom of their feet to top of their feet to clip onto things when they're moving around flying through space.
So they increase dexterity of their toes.
Oh, it hardens. The bottom of your feet becomes baby soft.
Oh, and
baby soft.
And the top has got some calluses.
And top has calluses because you're using it to like clamp onto things while you work on stuff.
That's gross.
Yeah, but like in 0 generations.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So if there's anyone in your like family or like your friend circle that's lying about going to space, you just need to see the top of their shoes, top of their feet.
No one's lying about going to space. You can Google that.
I think soon. You know what? It'd be nice to live in a time when you could go to space for like just go to a hotel in space. Isn't that what Jeff Bezos is working on? He's working on a hotel in space. I think that's what he's doing.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
I like how you're Googling it. That guy must have no touch of reality because he's just like, my friends will go, other people will come. It's like, who's going? How many people can go to space? How affordable is it?
I mean, they got so much money,
I think they just run out of things to do.
Okay. Blue Origin. Jeff Bezos unveils plans for Space Business Park.
Business park.
Yeah.
Business park.
No, the first space hotel plans to be open in 2027. In a few months, billionaires Jeff Bezos. Yeah. So apparently they're working on a space hotel. I was correct.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So it's like a space station you dock into, and it's a hotel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That would be so luxurious. Damn.
I think they're starting to make Elysium.
I mean, we're gonna ruin Earth. I mean, that's just
and that's
it just comes down to what do we do? Do we all upload into the Matrix? What movie are we going into? Is really the question.
Right. I don't think anything is going to be as nice as the Matrix, unfortunately, because it'd be nice. You know what? Just plug out, get into a pod, and then live your life in the Matrix. That seems okay.
Damn.
Low pollution. Things are slightly better. There's less traffic. They can make things. They can tweak it so that it's a little bit less hectic, right? Less body image issues. Right?
You think so?
Yeah, in that.
You don't think we would
world.
just find out that all these problems are still our problems, no matter what form we take, kind of thing?
Right. Do you think that cavemen had body issues, body image issues?
You know what? I wonder. I really wonder.
Yeah.
Like
they didn't have mirrors, but they have reflection in the water.
I know they would just like look at a female cave woman and be like, oh, and then she wouldn't look back and they're like, oh, she likes that guy with the.
Oh no, I was comparing to other men, right? Be like, okay, is your bicep bigger than my bicep? Does that make sense?
I would just imagine a lot of that just starts off with you not being feeling like you're attractive to the opposite.
Yeah,
and that's when you start compare. I don't know if you just start comparing from the jump.
Yeah.
I compare, like when I was little, I'd be like, that kid's faster than me.
Right.
But nothing would bother you until you're like, you feel lesser than
right.
than something. Slower wasn't that. It was an interesting thing. We got to ask cavemen.
We do need some cavemen on the podcast. We can ask. You know what game I haven't played in forever? Tag.
Adult tag is not a thing.
It is definitely a thing.
Well, I mean, on Sports Center, there's college students chasing each other. I've seen that.
Yeah.
But it's not a league. You know how you'll see guys go softball, baseball, even dodgeball, basket, anything. But like no
Tag
one's
National Association.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I would love if tag was a bigger thing.
That it looks pretty crazy. I've seen some replays. Just recently, there was some tag.
It's
stuff
so
that was
replayable
happening
because within 40 minutes you're very into it. 40 seconds.
40 seconds.
You're
dude.
like, whoa, look at that guy go. That guy should be a cat.
So essentially, what this guy did was that it was like a Hail Mary attempt. So he threw his no regard for his safety and jumps and tags this guy.
Yeah.
And then he didn't figure out his landing,
right?
Where he was going to land. All he thought about is I can tag this guy if I jump this way. And he just torpedoes himself off of the course onto half bar, half barricade, and just tumbles out or whatnot. But yeah, he got it.
Give that guy a middle school award. I don't know.
Hey man, some of these people are straight up adults, but I think
he's paralyzed. He's worth it. Tag for life. I'm like, bro, I used to do that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure tag would be a lot more fun.
Now he plays freeze tag.
If there was obstacle courses that they would make in school.
It's true, but it's so dangerous as well. Because you see, there's all these, it's the scaffolding of the situation. They're, saber-tooth jumping off of things.
Yeah.
You can't do that as a kid.
No, that's true. Or maybe we're not giving them credit enough.
Brother, they have built not too far from where you live, right in front of my house, a play area for kids that no kid can do.
Right. Too advanced?
Too advanced, because I've been on it, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
Right,
while I'm up there, I'm like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
She can't even kind of come up there. You'd be able to get up there.
Yeah.
But a lot of our friends
Yeah.
can't even do this thing.
Jeez.
It's for children.
Right.
It's for children with smaller limbs and grip strength. And I got to the top of this. I was like, yeah, I would never allow my niece or nephew to come up here.
That being said, though, maybe there's going to be a whole generation of people that come out from, North Mississauga, from the Eglinton and Burnhamthorpe area, Ontario area. Just massive, amazing
Monkeys,
gymnasts.
just monkeying around. The Steph Curry of jungle gyms.
Yo, Steph Curry he broke a record, right?
He broke the record.
The record
of most 3-pointers in a career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not even what is he? Is he at his prime or is it?
Oh, he's definitely in his prime. Here, I was just recently sending Hammam some of these because it is quite. And you know what the weird thing is? My wife teared up watching this.
Okay.
She teared up watching this guy.
Yeah.
Hit a 3-pointer, get excited. His dad is there, his mom is there.
Yeah.
And she teared up.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Yeah. Del Curry, tearing. Yeah. Okay.
You're having a very unhuman response.
No.
It's like, my wife, and you're like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that is actually pretty true.
What do you want to show me?
No, I was just finding something in time for where you were showing.
Oh, it's
you got it.
So Steph Curry,
let's freaking go.
In terms of 3-pointers, yeah, it's him, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller. It's not that the numbers are interesting. The crazy thing is that it took Steph Curry almost 900 less games to get here.
Yeah.
And he's going to have at least 4 more seasons. So currently the record is 2,900.
Yeah.
If he just stays on average, he leaves it at around 4,000.
Okay. He'll be that record might be unbeatable for a while.
Yeah. The coolest thing is that James Harden is 4th on this list and nobody gives a shit. Yeah, it's interesting.
I wonder how he feels about that.
He's like, if Steph Curry didn't exist,
yeah,
I'm about to take over Reggie Miller and Ray Allen.
Yeah.
And people are like, yeah, man, it's all right.
Whatever, Steph Curry.
Well, Steph's going to end up at 4,000.
Also, Steph Curry is he small? How tall is Steph Curry?
Yeah, he's not that small. He's like normal point guard size, 6'1", 6'2".
6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
He looks like a baby.
They all do, though.
All these 6'1".
Kyle Lowry. my father-in-law looks like a giant. He's Kyle Lowry's size and not anywhere near as fast. You're like, yeah, Uncle's a giant.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh no, this is just craziness.
Yo, bro, do you know that song that goes like, I see?
That's not what I want to show you.
Right now. What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Ariana Grande, what's up, mama? I'll come to Coney Island, take a spin on the cyclone. I miss
Okay.
What is this?
Fuck your life. Bing bong. If you see these dogs in your front yard, just know upstairs I'm going hard. Bing bong. What do you want to tell Joe Biden right now? What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, Ariana Grande, what's up, mama?
I don't know what's happening. But
What is happening?
It's just random
dude?
NYC.
It's a dude who goes up to people and says, "What do you want to tell Joe Biden?" I like that. You see some characters, you want their opinions?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
and, I mean, this compilation is fantastic.
I love it.
Hey.
I was on my trip to Hammam. I saw a guy with a beard that came down to his belly button and had all these. I was like, I'd love to ask that guy a random question.
Yes.
Yeah. Especially if he was
It's
like,
not beard related.
if they're drunk and high, people are so open to just like, "What's up, baby?" A normal person would be like,
This looks like a Saturday morning.
you would walk off.
Yeah,
You
I
would just,
gotta
you'd be
walk
like,
off,
I'm not
yeah.
walking to this guy seems,
Yeah, for sure.
he has a chin strap and not the good kind, you know? Like, I don't like it.
Man, you don't want to. Like, what if someone just starts? We went to for the birthday party, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're just walking, and some guy comes up to us, and he asks for money, right? And we say sorry. I say sorry. We don't have anything for you. And this dude starts following us.
Damn.
And so we're walking. I'm walking around with like birthday balloons, and like I'm not really in a position where I feel like I can. I'm just holding, and it's windy, so it's like the balloon is hitting my own head.
Right.
Right. It's not really like portraying me in a
Like, hey, man, I'm tall.
right. Boink, boink, boink.
You're just giving him one balloon, dude. You should have been like, sorry, well, okay, you want a yellow one? We were like, thank you, man. That's
Guy
all I
starts
really
following
wanted.
me. Now I don't know. Like, what are you gonna do? What do you do? What do you do when a homeless person starts following you? He's like, please, just something to eat. Do you have a card? You can just take me to a store and then buy me something. That's how. And we were lost. We were like, where the fuck is Lee's?
All right. A part of me is like, well, you get. Another part is like, well, take him to Lee. Guy's hungry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've had a lady follow me once.
Yeah.
In Ottawa.
Yeah.
Homeless lady.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, do you? And I didn't have any money. Like literally, I was like, all I have is a debit card. Sorry, you know.
Yeah.
And then I kept walking. And I'm very good at like knowing when I'm being followed. It's one of my many things growing up in Houston. You know when you're being followed. And I'm seeing this lady now follow me in all these reflections that I go past. Like, shit, she's following me.
Yeah.
Like, and she's small, so I'm not worried.
Right.
And I get to my car. I was gonna be cool and just go around and just quickly get in.
Yeah.
But Farah's in the car and she's like, "There's a lady following!" like yelling out the window, and the lady just kind of peels off a little bit. But I was just like, "Yeah, I know. Jeez, you made it awkward." I was like, actually, that's probably the easiest way to deal with it, rather than me like speed up all of a sudden. and get in the car.
She starts just sprinting behind you. Like, I used to do track and field in Khalid.
She's in the car with you.
So how about that money?
Yeah, you're like, I have these quarters in the car.
What's crazy is that when we left Lee's at the end of the night, another homeless dude started following us.
Yeah.
And I'm still holding balloons.
Well, you look like, something good has happened, so you might be in a good mood. Little do they know. They're like, no, I was organizing this.
I'm a little stressed. I'm looking forward to going home.
Yeah. Well, there's certain, like, if you know somebody just had a kid and they're going home, ask them. Maybe they actually no. That's probably a horrible time to be asking anybody. But like a religious holiday, you're outside the church or masjid or something. You know that's the right time to be like, hey, I hear you double up on savabs or something. Like, right? It's a good time to ask.
That's true. Well, it's like those homeless people that hang out in front of Jumma, like in the parking lot, right?
Yeah, one of those guys got in my face once. I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I gave it to I gave it to somebody else, which is not a.
I gave it to God.
Yeah. And he was like,
"How dare you?"
That's his whole thing was like, "You're lying. You're lying at the masjid."
Wow.
Yeah, he was as angry as I've ever seen somebody, to the point where I was like, "Wow, did I do this to him last week?" And I was like, "No, I didn't. I didn't do this to him ever. I've never seen this guy before." But
It's the first time I'm at this mosque.
But like, I got the impression from everybody else, like he's been
what
doing
he
this for the last 20 minutes. He's been doing this.
Oh, okay. Like for them, it's normalized because they've seen it for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a homeless guy in Lakeshore. No, wait, excuse me, by Ryerson, Young and Dundas. I don't know if he's homeless, but it seems like that might be the case. And he stands amongst the group because you all like clump together as you're about to cross, right? And you're just waiting. It's pretty silent. All you can hear is the beep boop, beeper of the thing, and then all of a sudden, Jesus died for your sins, and everyone jerks because he's just amongst.
Oh, yeah.
He's amongst the antelope.
He might have multiplied. I saw a woman do that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you told me about that, and then I was just I heard it once. I tried to run there. I don't know who it was. There's so many homeless people.
Man, they're great chameleons.
Yeah.
Because you don't know that they're in the group.
But then there's one guy with a wooden cross, but he didn't seem like he said
Yeah,
anything.
he
but
holds it low. He doesn't hold it high.
Yeah, there's a few of them, and then I
Yeah.
saw a woman say it.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus died for your sins. It just seemed completely normal. Just said it out of nowhere.
Yeah, yeah. And then just back to quiet again.
Yeah, just back to keep walking around like a normal person.
Oh my God.
It almost seems like something compelled them.
Right. All of a sudden, they had to say it immediately.
Like, you know,
Yeah, that's true. Well, maybe they're trying to scare the devil out of you.
maybe. They're getting there.
Yeah.
First pee, then the devil. Then you're in the elevator. What's that smell? Oh, it's diarrhea, dog.
Oh man, I wonder what dog did that. Also,
not
what'd you
me.
feed your diet? What'd you feed your dog? Is your dog sick? There's one one old brown dude.
Yeah.
That takes his dog out in a cart, and then the dog gets out of the cart, the little pulled cart, and it's got 3 legs.
Oh, man, yeah.
Yeah.
People adopt those.
I guess.
I've
You know
seen
what?
many
That
people.
probably that geriatric old ass dog pooped all over the thing. Now I understand why they say no pets in an apartment. It's not so much what the dog will do inside that person's apartment. It's the poop in the elevator. It's
Yeah.
atrocious. Holy
Just mess with
shnikes,
you,
dude.
man.
Yeah,
No, poop is not good anywhere else other than the elevator. They should also just close that immediately. That shouldn't be
Yeah, why is it going up and
up
down?
and down, like on every floor opening up and shit. That's not good.
If I was there any longer, it'd probably go into my jacket. But
At least you didn't step on it. Those people.
I was lucky. I wasn't even looking. I just walked in.
Straight
But this is what
up.
happens. When you try to do a good thing,
Yeah.
someone else gets poop on their shoes.
Someone else gets poop on their shoes.
They're gonna get into that Uber, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna smell like crap, and then the driver's gonna think that they smell like poop. This is great. It's just gonna be the story that continues.
Snaps.
Yeah, this dog has no idea how he's impacted so many people's lives.
Diaper for dogs. That's what I say.
Right. That's the same thing that they do for monkeys as well.
But who has a monkey? What are you talking? You're right though. But monkey's like built like a person, so it makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. I don't even think you get monkey diapers. People probably use a person diapers.
Yeah, you're just equivalent toddler. I think you go to Pampers.
Well, adult
.com,
diapers.
and then you just look at the chart.
Yeah. I think adult diapers but yeah, all sizes.
Yeah.
All sizes. Dogs don't have that.
Oh man, this has been episode 318.
318.
Oh snap! We'll be back in a week. Take care of yourselves. Good night.
Yo.